Good evening, everyone. This is Guard Hull, and we're gonna play some Elite Dangerous. I've already landed on this planet, and gonna deploy the SRV and collect some materials that we use for upgrading our ship. So, using the track IR, which lets me change my view by moving my head around. It's very nice. So go down here and deploy the SRV.
Transitioning to surface.
Drive assist
On.
Low gravity warning.
The SRV is, you deploy it facing the rear of the ship. Let me see if I can get an external camera. Oh yeah, here's some external camera views. I can do some better ones once I'm out from under the ship. So let's see, we'll take off our brake here, and here we go. So the place where we're at is this abandoned mine. And they left behind all sorts of materials that are good for us. We just stop here and get a... This is our external camera. I don't really have the free camera controls set up yet, but just some different views as my avatar, I guess you could say. I have no idea why they haven't under the SRV view, but okay. So this is behind, this is in front. Pretty nifty. They actually do have a pretty good free floating camera. I just need to learn how to use it. So this stream, it's going to be probably pretty short. Let me go back into the cockpit view here so I can see what I'm doing. And that little thing on the ground in front of us is one of the things that I'm going to need to pick up. And there's another one, the white deal that I have targeted. And the thing that's directly in front of me, it's not showing up as a target yet, but we're going to get it as well. Deploy cargo scoop.
Deploying the cargo scoop.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Warning. Flight instructor compromised. All personnel must evacuate the site immediately. Head directly to the evacuation vessel.
So I have to line it up correctly with the cargo scoop and basically run over it with the SRV. And as long as I'm not going too fast, if I'm going too fast, it'll just destroy the whatever it is. So this here is an uplink, so if I go in my turret...
Ship dismissed.
Oh, whoops. So I just dismissed my ship on accident. It just took off without me. There it goes. Not to worry, I can get it back. I was trying to deploy my turret. And so here we go. Here's the turret. So I can target this deal. And I could shoot it, but I'm going to scan it instead. So I've already done this, but it downloads some logs, and there's an interesting story about this abandoned mine. So your SRV has this turret. You can shoot things. Pretty neat. Alright, so go back. Break off. Back my some more cargo over here, I think. Yeah. Gonna get that. There's another one of those terminals over there. Some more cargo. I don't know what the speed is that where you destroy the cargo versus picking it up, but Track IR is awesome. It just makes this a totally different game. Actually, same could be said for any flight sim, especially like if you're having to dogfight and try to keep track of where your opponent is. Another view. I have no idea what just happened there. So yeah, there's a very interesting story about this mine. You come in here and scan all the data uplinks like that one there. You learn the story. I just ran into this thing. Suppose I should back up a little.
Warning. The car arrived. Now we must evacuate the site immediately. Repeat the evacuation vessel.
Make a little loop here and go back and get that other. To pick these up, you have to target them, and then kind of in the center of where I was looking, to make the thing that you targeted line up in that little box. There's another data uplink that you could scan for story. Let's see. See what else we can find around here. I think I've gotten everything. Seems like I've been everywhere. This is a low gravity planet, so you can do some interesting things. The SRV has thrusters, so you can make it jump up in the air. That's always fun. Track IR is awesome, but sometimes it's good to actually just turn it off. So here's another data link, which I've already scanned. I'm not going to do it again. But yeah, this is the SRV. Let's see if I can get that external camera again. I could probably get up on these buildings if I wanted, but probably not a good idea. It's possible to get stuck and then you pretty much have to self-destruct. Alright, so I'm gonna stop here and recall the ship. This ought to be interesting.
Ship recalled.
Here it comes. Interesting. So it should set down. There it goes. That's pretty neat.
I am down.
The Eagle has left. Wait, the parrot has landed.
So the getting the SRV back in the ship is much easier. I mean, I haven't played this game since 2015, so is that a part that I left laying over there? No. But back then, they at first came out with this lunar landings in this vehicle, and getting this thing back on the ship was an art all in itself. dock here, and I'll probably end the stream here. Just turn it into a video. Just trying to get lined up correctly. You still have to be, I mean, you got to be pretty square under the docking bay. And so you can look down here, you see how the proceed boarding point is blue. That means I'm not in the right spot. I think I need to pull forward some more, and what I like to do is have the throttle engaged forward slow, and then I just put the brake on. Seems to work. I can sort of inch. Oh, not right. There we go. Now I can board the ship. So your SRV, actually, while we're on the topic of SRVs, the SRV has its own fuel, and you can actually refuel the SRV.
Prepping SRV.
All right. You can refuel the SRV. If I go to my right panel here and let's see, I think it's this inventory tab, and under synthesis, SRV refuel. So when I was mining, building up the credits to buy this ship, actually, I collected sulfur and phosphorus. Those are the two ingredients to manufacture SRV fuel. So for one each, I could pick the refuel SRV option, and it would refuel my SRV. The only ways to do that are like this, and you have to be in the SRV to do it, or when you dock your ship in a ship, like in, you know, at a port, it will automatically refuel your SRV. Just kind of I think maybe a little known Elite Dangerous fact. So gonna board the ship. Get back in the cockpit here. So here's the outside view of our ship. It's an Asp Explorer front view. This actually has room for 2 pilots. This would be the second pilot seat, which is directly under the main pilot seat. Cockpit view. Watch it as I move my controls. The avatar actually moves his control. I think that's pretty cool. Same thing for the throttle. If I were to throttle up, see the throttle move, throttling back up and down. Pretty nifty. different cockpit views. All right, so I think we're gonna end the stream here. Thanks for watching. This place, forget what it's called. Dav's Hope, that's what it's called. It's just an abandoned mine. So if you're ever in the I-80s sector, stop by Dav's Hope, because it's kind of interesting. So I hope you all have a good night. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.